Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome to another Booster Box Wednesday. Today we're going to be opening up some of the very first set of the Lord of the Rings trading card game by Decipher. Now, it's kind of weird that we've never actually gone to Lord of the Rings before, since after Pokemon, it's probably the biggest franchise that we're both really into.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, we're both kind of into Star Wars, but nowhere near as much as we were both into Lord of the Rings. So, there were actually a lot of sets of this game. I think it was somewhere close to 20 sets before the game ended.
I remember having some of these back when they first came out.
Yeah, you can see here they're based on the film, they're based on the movies. Decipher, I believe, actually announced the first 9 sets before they ever released a set. Because they had it planned that each movie was getting 3 sets. There was each one having a base game. This one's the Fellowship.
Right.
And then there were 2 other sets set within the Fellowship. I believe it was Mines of Moria and something else. And then same for the other films. So we can see there's going to be 36 packs, 11 cards per pack. What we got in here? So we have, so there's 1 rare, 3 uncommons, and 7 commons per pack. Foils are randomly inserted, 1 in every 6 packs. And a complete collection is 365 cards, which is 121 rares, 121 uncommons, 121 commons, and 2 fixed starter deck cards. We don't have the starter decks currently, but it's a Gandalf and an Aragorn card. Okay. I'm sure we'll look at it at some point. We'll maybe try and, I don't know if we'll finish this set ever, because it's horrendously big.
Massive, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously it's a 365 card set, which isn't too bad, but the fact is every card in the set has a foil. The same as with Pokemon or Magic, whatever. Any card can be foil, and the fact that they're 1 in 6 packs means you're getting probably 6 foils per box.
That's a little rough.
And you need 365 of them. So from a box or 2, we have 2 boxes. One will be now, one will be either next week or in the future. Box fully bought. We'll hopefully get, you know, all the commons and uncommons. Right. Would be nice. And then we'll get some amount of rares. Thing is, when it's like with boxes, you can finish a set in. Let's have a quick look at this first. Just the same sort of thing again. Oh, it mentions what the next expansions are going to be. It's going to be Mines of Moria and Realms of the Elf Lords were the Fellowship ones. It's cool. So you could actually finish a set out of about 4 boxes if you got lucky with your rares.
Sure.
But then getting the foil cards, not going to happen. So I'm not sure if there's anywhere it indicates on here whether they're uncommon. Oh, this is 1 U, so I'm going to imagine that's an uncommon. It's 344. So we have a Dwaro. How do you pronounce that? Dwaradelf chamber? I'm going to assume. I want to zoom in a little bit. We're going to zoom in a little bit more because. Yeah, there we go. So that's uncommon, I'm guessing. Okay, so we see the uncommons first. Not easily destroyed. A ranger's versatility. Oh, then we hit our rare. So Journey into Danger. Oh, cool, we hit a foil card. So this is a foil uncommon. So this is a Lieutenant of Morgul.
Very cool.
So 364 foils to go. Then these are going to be our commons. We're going Uruk Rager, Pathfinder, Mordor's Strength, Threat of the Unknown, Uruk Soldier, and Stairs of Khazad-dûm. Okay. So, keep these here. I'm zoomed in a bit much, so we can see what we're opening, but we'll see. We'll see all those a bit more at the end. There's some Lothlorien Woods, a Nazgul Sword, the Long Dark. Those are our uncommons. Where did I put the uncommons? They were there. Lurtz is our rare. So a lot of the rares are like named characters and stuff you get as a lot of the games. Oops, I was slightly off camera there. And then we have, what's that? Let Them Come, Hobbit Intuition, Strength Born of Fear, Moria Scout, Uruk Brood, The Bridge of Khazad-dûm, and Far-Seeing Eyes. So I'm not sure if there's any sort of, you know, chase rare or chase foil within each set. I'm sure there are, because there is still a very active, if not player base, collector base. Sure. I believe there's a decent sized online player base. Ancient Enemy, Frodo's Bedroom. What is this new delivery? Boromir is our rare. Then we have a foil of Orc Butchery. That's a really nice foil. Dwarf, and that's a foil rare.
Oh, sweet.
It's actually a foil rare. Sweet. Dwarf Guard, Uruk Bloodlust, Under the Watching Eye. Oh, Pippin as common, so I guess a less powerful one. The Seen and the Unseen, and Treachery Deeper Than You Know. I totally lost my train of thought of what I was talking about. You any idea?
The
Online play base, yeah. It's actually one of the communities where there are still people releasing fan sets for it. I'm just going to flick through these and we'll talk as we go. Oh, so Celebon as our rare. Oh, and there's another foil. That's Light-Footedness.
Oh, that's really pretty.
I have heard that that you can occasionally get multiple foils or multiple rares in a pack. So yeah, there are some games which are dead, but people release fan sets for them online so you can keep playing. So there's a pretty active player base online using the fan sets. I'm not sure if they have an active in-person. Oh, why is that upside down? In-person game where people will play a lot, but it's very popular still. Uruk Lieutenant was our rare there. I'm just going to show the rares off a bit better. You get some really nice, screenshots from the movies. This one wasn't the first Lord of the Rings game. There was a Middle-earth CCG that I believe came before this. That one was not tied to the movies, so it was, it was like your classic Tolkien-inspired artwork.
Sure.
I believe this one ended because of some sort of licensing issue. I'm not sure if there was a Troop of Uruk-hai is the rare. I'm not sure if there was any sort of new Lord of the Rings TCG after this. I don't think there was, but I think it was licensing, and I know they had to cancel a few sets towards the end that they had planned.
That's a shame.
I think Decipher have had that issue a couple of times with losing licenses on games they were doing. What Orc Butchery is alright. Oh, that's the one we got the foil of. Nice. Hopefully we'll be able to get some Minds of Moria stuff, because I think that seems like a cool set.
Yeah.
Minds of Moria is nice.
Yeah, that's one that I remember having cards from, and I think I had the starter decks from that when they first came out.
What was it? Morgul Gates is our rare. What does it do? Play an Nazgul. His Twilight cost is -2.
Alright.
Don't know what that means. But it looks cool.
Yeah.
What is that? Saruman's Chill. Okay, that's just the snow falling. I was like, what is that artwork?
So, are all the cards in all of the sets just like movie screenshots?
I believe so. I think there were some promo cards that were not. I think there were some promo cards that had different things on them. So we've got Kratos Has Not Forgiven Us as our rare. Oh, there's the One Ring. I think there's a couple of different versions of this card. I think there's some cards from the set where promo versions, they were written in the language of the ring. I think this was obviously one of them that you could get. I think the ring is something that you need to have to play the game.
Yeah.
And I think it comes in all the starter decks and stuff too.
Yeah, I remember having a couple copies of it. I think the game itself is meant to be played as like an adventure going toward, like you're trying to move the ring in a certain direction.
That's all right. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the game. I haven't seen too much of it, but I know that you need to have a One Ring card in order to make anything work.
I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be the Lord of the Rings.
True. Our rare is The Weight of a Legacy. Just trying to make sure they're focused, alright. So yeah, I think I got on the topic of a conversation about playing, because I was saying I'm sure there are really expensive chase rares and chase foils. Probably not so much chase rares in terms of expensiveness, but Durin's Secret. That's a nice card. But in terms of foils, I'm sure there's a few that are very expensive, but I don't know what they are. So we're going into this a little bit blind. And yeah, so they're saying there's some promo cards. I completely keep getting off topic. Council of Elrond, is that right? I keep getting off topic. The promo cards, some of the promo cards don't have screenshots from the movies. I know that there was a small run of them that Weta Workshops did exclusive things for the cards. Like, they were props that never got to appear in the film. Like, I know there was Tom Bombadil's hat and a couple of others.
That's really cool.
Bilbo Baggins, retired adventurer. Yeah, there was a nice, decent run of promo cards for this game, and some promo cards I know are very expensive. I've seen some in the multiple hundreds of dollars range for some of the rarer ones.
That's pretty good for a no longer active.
Yeah, we've got Mordor Enraged is our rare. But with stuff like this, it's the same with a lot of other games. Even if the game's not active, Lord of the Rings is still big and still collectible. It's the same way that Star Wars Destiny, it's a dead game, but some of those promos of the embossed glossy glass things, that's the worst way of describing them ever, they're always going to have some value because it's like a rare piece of Darth Vader merchandise.
Right.
Thrall's Map. That's cool.
It's the Lonely Mountain.
It is the Lonely Mountain. And it's the same with, I think, as we'll be opening in a couple of weeks, I've got some of My Little Pony stuff to open after I did that one video ages ago. Yeah. And there's a lot of that where the game's completely dead, no one's playing it, but a lot of the cards hold value because
people like their ponies.
The franchise is collectible, so. You know what? Cruel Caradus. Caradus? Sure. I will take your word for that. I'm really bad at reading, just in general. So what, do you know what you're hoping to see? Are there any characters from Fellowship you're hoping to appear? What was that? Valiant Man of the West was that rare, for anyone keeping track.
I mean, like most teenage girls, when the Fellowship came out, I was a big fan of Legolas. Big fan of Aragorn. So, anything with them on it, I'm good with.
Alright. And as most teenage boys, when it came out, I loved Gandalf because he's a wizard. So, wizards are cool.
Is that most teenage boys?
Goblin Archer. I mean, in the subsection of teenage boys that were obsessed with Lord of the Rings, we liked Gandalf because he was a wizard.
I never knew that. Not sure that's true.
Wizards are great. It works well for this set because we get the starter decks. It's Aragorn and Gandalf.
There we go. I know which one I'm being.
Bow of the Galadrim.
That's nice.
The bearer must be Legolas.
Well, we need a Legolas card then.
Ooh, and a foil ranger's sword.
Oh, that's pretty.
The bearer of this must be Aragorn. That's really nice. He is damage +1.
Yes, he is.
So how many foils we hit so far? 4? So we should be expecting 2 more foils.
Okay.
The set sizes are also so big that they don't even fit in a regular binder. So God knows what we're actually going to do with these cards.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of things to figure out.
We did only get these boxes because they were on offer on a website. They were actually fairly cheap. I think it came out like $25 a box, so anything less than $1 a booster pack is always good.
Yeah. Especially for something that we're both gonna enjoy.
Yeah. What is that? Enheartened Foe. I suppose we could always look to eventually collect more or all of the Lord of the Rings. Eventually.
A lot of other things.
We do. But one of the good things about games like this is the fact that they're done, is that it's finite. We're like, okay, it's not like Pokemon where there's hundreds of new cards coming out every couple of months. With this, it's like, okay, this is how much we have to get. The Saga of Elendil is that rare. it's, you know, it's this is the rarest card. If we looked at the promo cards and we'd be like, okay, these are the rarest ones. These are the most expensive cards that there are in the game.
And that's probably not going to change.
Yeah, they might go up a little, but if we went after those first and got them out of the way, there's never going to be. It's not like they're going to release, you know, a $2,000 card tomorrow or something.
Right.
Hate.
That's not nice.
No, it's not. It's pretty much the opposite of nice. There's a lot of other games that, you know, I've looked into that I would like to go through, but Lord of the Rings is just a good one where it falls into the nice categories of there's a lot to do, so it's not just like buy a set and you're done. And it's challenging, but it's also really cool. Cave Troll's Hammer is a rare. And, you know, you liking it as well is a plus, because you don't like most of the other games that I open. You have no love for any of the World of Warcraft that I did, or the ponies, or... I don't know, I've opened so many other games. Right, Grand Commander is a rare.
For a lot of it, though, we're not even playing the games, we're just collecting the cards.
Well, yeah, for the majority of them, other than Magic, we're pretty much not playing any game.
Yeah.
And even Magic, we'll have to obviously just play on Legolas.
Hey, look at that!
There's Legolas, he's an uncommon Legolas, though.
That's fine.
And we got the Lieutenant of Dol Guldur. That's our rare.
Spooky.
There's a good chance, I think, that we get at least every common within the first box. I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't.
121, you said?
Yeah, and there's, what is it, 7 per pack? Math probably checks out.
Probably.
Probably. So our rare in this one is Desperate Measures. It's Frodo running away.
Goodbye, Frodo.
And we got a foil, Sorry About Everything. This is a foil common. I really like how the foils in these look. I'm trying to catch it. So it's not just where everything is foil. It's like certain bits of the art is highlighted as foil, and then some of the number up there is foil. This part is foil. The little symbol in the top is foil, but it's not just that the whole card is foil.
Yeah.
So these look really nice.
His skin really stands out against it because his skin's
non-foil. Yeah, but his clothing are, and the background's foil. They're really nice. They're really nice foils. Oh, there's
cool.
our second foil. So this is a rare foil. This is Morgul Gates, and I think we got that rare as well. That's really nice.
That's a really good looking foil.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, they said I haven't actually been looking too much if we got multiple rares, because I haven't been looking at the symbols, but it's easy to tell when you have multiple foils, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll do another quick run through. I do like, even on the sideways cards, that the number and the rarity symbol is the correct way up. So you can kind of see that there. Because on a lot of games, with them being sideways, they'd put it up here, which is just really, really awkward for sorting and everything. We got an Orc Banner as our rare. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate Lord of the Rings for doing that. Okay. And we've got Lost to the Goblins.
Oh, no.
So I imagine this would have been really cool, obviously, when it first came out, the fact that you could kind of follow the storylines of the movies through the card game, because all of this, obviously it's happening in the Fellowship, but it's happening at the start of the Fellowship. It's all what we're seeing in the cards, like the Council of Elrond stuff. That's all what we're seeing here. And then obviously the next is the Mines of Moria.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing some...
Yeah, we're seeing some Mines of Moria, but there's... Oh, we got a rare Gimli.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, we've seen some Mines of Moria stuff.
Things that happen after Moria.
Yeah, but it seems to be pretty heavily based on the start.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if Mines of Moria is going to be completely based on Moria. I think it's a smaller set, so it might be. But we'll maybe get some of that and see.
I mean, there's a lot going on in Moria, so I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to just focus on there. Balrogs and
all sorts. Fear.
Oh no! He's about to get smooshed.
And Pot. So whole Toby. How many packs we got left? We got 4. So we got our 6 foils that we're expecting, but
We
two
might get another.
of them came in the same pack. So maybe we'll get one more. God. Band of the Eye. That's a really cool looking card.
I can't really tell what's going on there.
It's a banner, like a war
Oh,
banner.
yeah, there we go.
Alright, so before I do the next box, I'll probably have a quick look online, see if I can figure out what, if any, the chase cards are, what it is we should be looking for.
Sure.
Parry is our rare. So it seems like a lot of the main characters have multiple versions at different rarities. Yeah, I just completely messed it up. I think I put my own commons in my common pile.
Oops.
I did. There we go, fixed it. Alright, second to last pack. Let's get some incredible foil. Double shot.
That's cool.
No foil, but we've got Pippin.
Do you like me some Pippin?
He is adorable. And a good singer. Right, final packs we got. Let's go through them. We've got an Orc Assassin, a Goblin Runner, and the Gaffer's Pipe. Then our rare, we have got Desperate Defense of the Ring. And then commons, we've got Dwarven Armor, Bounder, Great Shield, Song of the Blessed Realm, Saruman Snows, You Bring Great Evil, and Plundered Armories. Alright, so we did alright. We got what, our 6 foils, and I think 2 of them were rare. Yeah, we got 2 common, 2 uncommon, and 2 rare foils.
Alright.
I know that if you were just getting, if they all have the same rarity of foils, then that's what you should get per box, there's 121 of each. But it's nice if they do that and they're not making the rares rarer in foil.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Alright, so this was fun. This was fun to look at. Hopefully by the next time we open some Lord of the Rings, in probably a couple of weeks' time, we'll know a bit more what we're looking for. And I'll do some more research into the background of the game. But I enjoyed it. I like the foils. The foils look really cool. I can see why people really enjoy collecting this game still. So, there's not much more to say. We've enjoyed it. We'll hopefully know more next time. But thanks for watching. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all.